Yo, what is going on YouTube? Technically T, man, another case review today. And this time we messing with the iPhone XR, man. So a huge shout out to Supcase. I always call them Supcase because I could be saying it completely long, man. But huge shout out to them for actually dropping me these cases to review for the XR. You already know, Black XR in the house, man. So let's go ahead and jump straight to it. You already know we're going with the least protective first, and then we're going to go with the big dog glass. So let's go ahead and put this one to the side and grab this one. And this is one of my personal favorite here, man. I believe this is the unicorn Beetle style. So if you've seen Supcase cases before, man, you know, no need to really look at all the details about it and everything. When people ask me, yo, T, what's the best clear case that I can get for my iPhone or any phone, you know, for that matter? And I always mention the Supcase, man, because this is one of my favorite cases when it comes to if you want to rock something that has a clear back, man. But let's go ahead and take a look around the case. So you already know you do get that transparent clear back, and you get that stiff rubber TPU material going all the way around it. You get your not raised, but it's textured and it has some little lines here, I guess, to distinguish that that's the power button. So you do get a flush power button, and as well you get a flush volume up, volume down with the plus and minus in there. Cut out for that mute toggle, cut out all on your bag. You know, everything's cut out. Everything's cut out, man. So let's go ahead and make one note of something. All other case companies out there, man, pay attention. They have pull tabs to where you can pull the back right off with no struggles. Speaking, all y'all other cases companies, you see how you can do that easily, man, and everything is all good. I don't have to cut the camera off and cut and edit when I'm trying to get those off, man. But just want to make a quick little note of that. Huge shout out for them for actually including those pull tabs. Let's go ahead and pop the XR up in this case and see how it looks. Now, this case would be definitely dope if you did have one of those starburst color iPhone XRs. You know, I'm not really with the colors, man. We had to keep it OG black. But if you did have one of those colors, man, you can definitely show off the back of that iPhone XR. So let's go ahead and take a look around this case, man. Power button, even though it is flush, that's not my... I really do not like when the buttons are flush like that because you really can't feel them, but you can press them pretty good. Volume up, volume down, feels good, no issues whatsoever. And getting to that mute toggle switch is not recessed too deep in there, so you are good to go. All your cutouts on the spot on the bottom, man. You know, your cutouts are spot on around that camera, and it's recessed. So it's barely recessed there, but if you were to put it down on the table, you know what I'm saying, you definitely are good to go. You won't get that camera lens hurt or anything. Next up, let's take a look at that lay on the table protection, man. Now you do see it does have a nice, you know, a small little lip that goes all the way around it, but that's all you need, in my opinion. Just a little bit of separation from that glass. Now I'm not running any tempered glass screen protector, but that's about to change here in a few because I'm actually about to shoot a video on a tempered glass screen protector, but I'm not running one right now. So if this bad boy was to hit the ground, I mean, you should have enough lip to where it will actually take it. But little layer on table protection. How does it fit on the phone? In these cases, all fit good. We don't even have to go over the fit. Once these bad boys snap on, the case is a great fit, and this is why I recommend this case if you want to clear back, because the fit is A1 with this case. And how does it actually feel in your hand? You already know the clear back may tend to get a little slippery, but this material, it is smooth and it can be a little bit slippery, but I don't think it's actually terrible. I feel like I can grip it pretty good, but if your hands develop moisture or anything like that, then these cases might tend to get a little bit slippery. But overall, man, definitely Unicorn Beetle Pro style. I think that's the name of it. You know, they got crazy naming conventions, man. But once again, this is one of my favorite cases for any phone when they want to do a clear case. And you know, you already see the wireless charger work. So there it is, man. Unicorn Beetle style. All right, next up, we have a case from iBlason. Now, this is basically like, I think it may be like a sister company or something like that, because they all include these cases in one package when it comes from Supcase, iBlason, regardless, man, all around the same umbrella. But you see, we do have the Aries in that black color. Now, I believe this is kind of like your medium protection type of deal, man, because it does come with that included screen protector. So let's go ahead and peel that plastic off there, and let's see what this says here. Separating front case from remove. Okay, cool. So it's telling you how to separate it, man. So big shout out to you guys for that one, man. So let's get into it. You see, this is a two-part case. Now you're talking about some getting into the heavy-duty protection when it comes for the iPhone XR. So you do have a front glass here, and let's go ahead and pull this little, little thing telling us to separate from the rear. Let's go ahead and pull that off. But you do have your, still on my finger, if it, All right, so you still have that. You have that included plastic screen protector with your cutouts all up there, so you should be good to go. I'm not a huge fan of these, but if you don't have any screen protection, and hey, this is better than none. So you get that front frame, and flipping over on the back, you get your cutouts, raised power button, raise volume up and down. You get a little flap for your mute toggle switch. You get openings for your speakers, but you get a little flap for your lightning cable, and you get a cutout for that camera. Now, once again, nice peel stickers. Actually, let's leave that up there so we don't really get it all fingerprint until we get the phone actually up in here. So I think we always gonna do front side first. So we're gonna pop this in, and then let's go ahead and take it all around here. Let's make sure everything is cool. And let's go ahead and finally peel this. Boom. Peel that plastic off so you won't got all those fingerprints up there. But here it is, man. Aries case from iBlason. Definitely, if you're looking for that heavy duty protection, man, this is kind of one you need to go ahead and be looking out for. But let's go ahead and take a look around it. You get that power button, nice and tactile, no issues. Volume up. Nice and tactile, no issues whatsoever. Flip that port open right there, and then you can go in there and reach your mute toggle. Definitely not hard to get to it all, and then just close that up. Flipping over on the bottom, of course, your speaker cutouts are good to go. Pop that out to get to that lightning cable, and flipping over on the back, you already see your camera is protected up in there. Next, lay on the table protection, and do I even have to mention it? You already see that deep channel. You definitely have some heavy duty lay on the table protection when it comes to this case, man. So dropping this bad boy face down, you ain't really got to worry about nothing, man, because that is definitely down up in there. No issues whatsoever. Fit of the case, man, the fit, you know, these cases, they're going to fit good. We're talking about dual layer cases, man. Once this case is in there, the bad boy is in. There's no shaking. There's no creaking. The rubber is not popping off the plastic frame. Solid case, man. Definitely when it comes to the fit. Fit is A1. How does it feel in your hands? Now, the feel is actually pretty good. This rubber material right here is actually pretty grippy, so it doesn't seem too slippery. One thing I forgot about, got that branding right there. And flipping over on the back, you can get that heavy duty protection and show off the color of that iPhone XR if you want to. So overall, man, definitely is a nice fitting case. Adds bulk to the phone, no doubt, but this isn't, you're not really worried about bulk if you're rocking this case because you're gonna be worried about protection. But all in all, and it still works with that wireless charger, man. So this is the Aries from iBlason for the XR, man. One thing that I forgot to get into was the actual press sensitivity with this screen on. Now, it is a plastic screen, but you know, when they included these plastic screens, it can be like a little gap when you press it down. But I'm here to tell you, with this one, it doesn't feel like there's a huge air pocket between the case and the screen. So you should be pretty good to go. This is probably one of the better implementations I've seen of this. Now, if I personally was running this case, I'm popping this bad boy out, putting me a tempered glass screen protector on there, and that's how I'm gonna do it because I don't really care for the plastic. But if you had to use it, it is pretty solid, and you don't really have to worry about it, man. So, all right, enough about this case. Let's go ahead and get to the next one. Woo! Last but not least, man, we have the big boy Unicorn Beetle Pro, and this is the heavy-duty bad boy. Come with that 2003 belt clip. So you still out there rocking the belt clip, man. If you live in that construction life, then you might want to check this bad boy out. But we got it. This heavy duty boy right here, man. So if you a thin case lover, then you might want to click off because this is for my construction workers out there, man. That's living that life, yo. So definitely. So let's go ahead and take a look around it, man. Typical belt clip. We don't really have to talk much about it, but once we get the phone into the case, we'll go over that belt clip, man. For right now, we're just gonna set it over here. Let's not worry about it. Separating front casing from the rear case. I like it because they actually have a little groove right there to where you can put your finger in here and actually pop the case off. Now these cases are always a struggle, and I feel like I'm gonna damage it, but okay. Boom. Let's throw that to the side. Let's get, boom. I got a whole bunch of trash over here to get up, man, at the end of this video. But you already know, just like the previous case, man, it does have that included plastic screen protector. Basically the same design as the other one, except this one is from Supcase, man. But this is a little bit more heavy duty, and it comes with a kickstand built in. And you get that raised power button, up and down volume, you know, boom, everything's cut out. You get little grips on the side. But let's go ahead and get to the, let's go ahead and pop this phone up in here, man. So once again, put that XR on that front frame, and then we're gonna move it to, let's move right here. We're gonna move it to the back frame right here. So gotta work your way around it. You always got to work. Cool. Work your way around it, and then once you get it all on, Let's go ahead and peel. Boom. So you got that nice installation here, man. Big boy case. You see this thing look like a brick right now with this case on, but this is for my heavy duty protection, man. So let's go ahead and get around it. Power button, nice and tactile, no issues there. Volume up and down. You can hear them, definitely clicky, no issues. Have that port right there to flip to get to your mute toggle switch. It's not deeply recessed in there, so you should be good. And flipping over on the bottom, you get that same port that's accessing your lightning cable. Boom, pop it in there, all is well. Flipping over on the back, definitely got that protection for that camera. So next up, let's take a look at the late on the tail protection. And do I have to say much? Look at that late on the tail protection, man. This is definitely can slam this bad boy down and you are good to go. Drop it down face first, throw it across the hall, throw it off the highway when you're going 89. Hey, look, this bad boy is going to survive because the late on the tail protection is there and you can see that, man. So definitely heavy duty late on the table protection. Next up, how does it actually fit on the device? And the fit is super duper tight, no issues whatsoever. The rubber isn't popping off the sides, because one thing about these 2-part cases, the rubber can sometimes pull from the sides. None of that's happening with this bad boy, so that is very nice, very solid. How does it feel in your hand? It feels like a brick, straight up. This thing feels like a brick in your hand. You might can knock somebody upside the head with this bad boy, man, but overall, definitely heavy duty case. Let's go ahead and pop that kickstand out, and this thing is boom. So you can pop it up if you're at the work office, you want to put it up next to your desk, you know, at home or whatever. Pop that bad boy and then, you know, look at what you want to. Pop that back in. You get some branding Unicorn Pro. Heavy duty case, man. I mean, it feels good. Definitely grippy. You get these little indents on the side that helps a little bit with that grip. And dropping it down on that wireless charging with all that protection. Now, for my old school heads, man, here it is. You get that belt clip. So you pop this bad boy on, and there you go. So if you want to rock the belt clip 360 degrees, you can pop it in like that. Or you can turn around and pop it up with the face out if you want to talk on the phone when you put it off your clip or anything like that. Here it is, man. So Unicorn Beetle Pro for the iPhone XR, man. This is for my heavy duty protection people out there. So here they are all lined up, man. Leased to the heavy duty case. And if you rock that heavy duty and you need that belt clip, man, definitely check out the Unicorn Beetle Pro. But you know, I'm going to leave the links to all of these cases down in the description below. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it, man. And one thing about these cases, they are all very affordable. So you don't have to worry about breaking the bank with these cases, man. But until next time, I'm going to get at you guys later.